Hello, welcome everybody to Elden Talk. We're gonna talk about the game Elden Ring, and I'm your host Rihanna, and with me is Jose, who has played before. Tell me your take on this game.
Personal take: this game is great, fantastic. It's difficult, but everyone has a knack for difficult things.
And we will be talking about all the bosses, where you can find them in Limgrave, and what they drop. So all these bosses that we are going to talk about are in Limgrave region. So let's start off with the first boss is
Patches, personal favorite. He has a really difficult moveset to master, but after you master his moveset and defeat him in battle, you will receive a golden rune. You can find Patches in Markwater Cave, and you can receive the golden rune for achieving victory.
And the next boss that you can fight is Soldier of Godric, Stranded Graveyard, and he will drop 400 runes when you defeat him. You could also fight Stone Digger Troll. You could find him in Limgrave Tunnels, and he drops 1,800 runes and a Roar Medallion. And now, Jose.
Hello guys, I'm back. Jose, your personal favorite host speaking. Today we're gonna be talking about Limgrave, especially about Tibia Marina, found in Summonwater Village. She drops 2,400 runes. A death root. I'm not sure about you, but that sounds really deadly. Skeletal, Militaman, Ashes. And now we're gonna be talking about the Tree Sentinel. What a second-rate boss with a third-rate horse. He drops 3,200 runes, a golden halberd, and earthly tree great shield.
And you can find that boss at the church, and in the church you can get a sacred tear.
You're so cool.
And you could also meet a merchant in the church.
Yeah.
Also.
He sells throwing knives. Oh my god. So cool. So very excited.
Next we got the Mad Pumpkinhead. You can find him at Waypoint Ruins. He drops 1,100 runes. And now Jose.
Hello everybody, I'm back, your favorite host again. Today we're going to be talking about the Grave Warden Doulas. You can find him in Limgrave, specifically Murky Water Catacombs, and he drops 1,700 runes. What a cheapskate, am I right? And back to our other host, Rihanna.
Well, thank you, Jose. You can find the Margaret, the Felt Omen at Storm Hill. It gives you 12,000 runes and a talisman pouch. Next, we go on to the Lion Guardian. You can find him at Stormvale Castle. He drops 1,138 runes. He gives you the Somber Mything Stone 1 and Beast Blood. Next, we move on to Guardium Golem. You can find him in High Road Cave. He drops 1,700 runes and the Blue Dancer Charm. Then we have Grafted Cizarn. He's at Stormville Castle. He drops 1,176 runes. Next, we move on to Demi-Human Chief. You can find him at the Coastal Cave. He drops 900 runes, tailoring tools, and a sewing needle. Take it away, Jose.
Back to me, huh? Earthtree Burial Watchdog is the next boss we're going to be talking about. And I'm going to call him they because, I don't want to be offensive. She, him, / they. You can find them in Limgrave, Stormfoot Catacombs, exactly. He / they drop 1,300 notes and a Noble Sorcerer Ashes. Back to you, Rihanna.
Thank you, Jose. Flying Dragon Ahil. You can find him in the Dragon Burnt Ruins. He gives 5,000 runes and the Dragon Heart. Ooh.
Very nice.
One of the other bosses that you can fight is the Death Bird. If you do defeat it, you could get 2,800 runes and Blue Featherbird Branch Swords.
Another great boss you can find in Limgrave is Beastman of Farum Azula. You can find him exactly in Groveside Cave. He drops 1,000 runes, a Flame Drake Talisman. Bilberine Hunter is another boss you can find in Limgrave. You can find them in Altus Plateaus. He/she/they drop 2,700 rooms.
You can fight Bloodhound Knight Darwill, and you can find him in Florum However Go. When you defeat him, he drops 1,900 runes and the Bloodhouse Fang. Another one you can fight is Crucible Knight. You can find him in two different places. Stormhill Evergrow, he drops 2,100 runes, and the other place in Limgrave is Stormville Castle. He drops 1,500 runes and aspects of the Crucible Horns. You could also fight Godric the Grafted. He's at Stormville Castle. He drops 1,000 runes, and he drops Remembrance of the Grafted.
Knight's Cavalry is a enemy you can find in Limgrave. They drop 2,400 runes, Ash of War repeating thrust, and a Knight Rider Glaive.
Tell me, Jose, what was the easiest boss and the hardest boss that you fought in Limgrave starting out?
The easiest boss is probably the little rat dude. I call him Rat Dweller, but you can find him in a cave. Super easy moves, just weave, bop, 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 I'm built like that. I'm a little different, The hardest one was Tree Sentinel. Just because you start off, they throw you into the world and you really don't know nothing much about it. But after you read his moves, he's quite easy, but he was really hard, like when you start off the game.
And, did you like beating him?
Oh, I enjoyed it. When I tell you, I stood up from my whole chair. I ran around like 3 laps, and so then I went back to my room, and then I saw that I was dead. Not very fun, but it was fun,
So you were excited that you defeated him because it took so long.
Yeah, starting off, it's really difficult. That's why I still think he was the most difficult boss. Until you reach the list, yeah. And then you go to the next boss, and then you die. But at the moment, you feel really, good about yourself.
Yeah, and you feel like you could accomplish what's next.
Yeah, exactly. You get the vibe.
Yeah. What would you recommend for new beginners playing the game who never played like a Dark Souls game before, which is similar for Elden Ring? What do you recommend?
Just don't play the game. No, but like if I'm being for real, just practice. It gets a little difficult to master the controls, especially with the jumping mechanic. There's a lot of things you need to jump, but it's a fun game. Especially after you ride the horse, you get to you have to learn how to navigate the horse and fight with it too. So just learn how to play in general, just like in everything you do in life. You want to learn how to shoot baskets, practice. You want to learn how to cook something, just practice. I mean, you might burn the kitchen, but just practice. In the end, it will all work out.
And since Elden Ring was made from the same creators that made Dark Souls, which Dark Souls game do you like better? Yeah, but I'm talking about Dark Souls 1 through 3 or Elden Ring. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3?
Yeah.
Why?
Personal opinion, it's difficult, but you can have fun with it.
To be honest,
it's like every other game.
I like the original.
Why do you like the original? Oh my god.
The originals are always better for some reason.
Are you talking about the remake or are you talking about the old one? Like the OG? Like the old one?
This is like the OG.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, but it had some things it could fix, which was fixed in Dark Souls Remastered. But either way, I still liked the original. Okay, and what about Elden Ring? Who's your favorite NPC?
Oh, I forgot his name. You can read him in a bridge.
In the bridge?
He has a hat. And he gives you an item. He's pretty cool.
I think my favorite NPC gotta be from Elden Ring, but you can find him in the underground town where the stars in the cave you can find in Limgrave.
Oh, yeah.
He's the dude that wears the wolf mask and has the big sword.
Just beat him. Oh god. Just whoop him.
Yeah, but I don't really want to fight him because he seems like a cool dude. The NPC I like. So, who's your favorite boss?
Oh, my favorite boss?
Yeah,
like
just
fight
not
or just beat, like in beat.
like a favorite boss that you think is cool in general.
Oh, it's the. Oh my god, what's his name? I have no clue what his name is.
What does he look like?
He looks like he's in a horse, and he has golden armor, and he's like the first boss you need to defeat, or mid-side boss
The one on the bridge or the one by the church?
by the church.
That is the end of the episode. Thank you for joining Elden Talks with me, Rihanna, and your co-host, Jose. And I hope you learned the information about the bosses and you find it easier to locate them. And I hope to see you for episode 2. We'll be talking about the bosses in the different regions. Not too sure which one yet, but I think we might just do the Weeping Peninsula next, or the Altus Plateau. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, but bye, and you have a wonderful day, guys. And from Jose.
Call me when you get lost. Bye, everybody.